Hey guys, happy Tuesday. If you're a Star Wars fan, may the 4th be with you. I am not a Star Wars fan, but I am a Yankees fan, and I am going to my first Yankee game of the season tonight at Yankee Stadium. So I'm super excited about that, going with a friend of mine we're playing the Astros, and he's an Astros fan, so it should be kind of competitive and enjoyable. So anyway, glad that you're taking part of your Tuesday to spend time with us. We have a quote today from Joyce Meyer, who is a Bible teacher, author, pastor, and she said this: God gives us hopes and dreams for certain things to happen in our lives, but he doesn't always allow us to see the exact timing of his plan. Now, that's a great quote. God gives us hopes and dreams for certain things to happen in our lives, but he doesn't always allow us to see the exact timing of his plan. Now, it's a great quote because it's a truthful one. It's not a great quote in that I want to know the plan. I want to know the details. I want to see when it's happening. I want to have it kind of laid out. Like, God, show me the blueprint, show me the time, the date, the calendar. Where do I need to be? I'll meet you at the spot. That's how I am, and that's how I respond. So maybe you find yourself the same way. But again, it's the reminder that God gives us hopes and dreams for certain things to happen in our lives, but he doesn't always tell us. And I think one of the hardest parts as a follower of Jesus is that we get, we tend to put something on God that maybe God didn't actually agree to. So for instance, we think, okay, well, this is what I hope for. Let's just use marriage. I pastor a church that's full of a lot of single people. And this is kind of a repeated conversation in our church where a lot of these folks will feel like, well, I'm 35. I should be married by now. And it's like, well, did you impose that or did God suggest that? Because if God didn't say it, then actually you can continue hoping, but he didn't reveal the exact timeline or the process or when or the where or the what, those details. And that can be frustrating because, again, if we're not careful, what we end up doing is putting something on God that God actually never agreed to. And look, let's set the record straight. He's God, we're not. But we end up putting something on God that he actually never agreed to. And then we get discouraged and angry and upset, and then we walk away from God. But that's not who God is. That's not what God said. That's not what he's desired. And that's not what he's called us to. So let's remember, he gives us hopes and dreams for certain things, but it's up to him to fulfill it. And the details he alone knows. And so let's do our best to not be discouraged or falsely impose something upon God that God actually never agreed to. So hope that encourages you guys today, and look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow as we continue with day number 5. And go Yankees.